Hey, it's Ronnie Payne, and you're watching the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast.
This is the truth, the voice, the sound, the soul of the scene, where hearts are crowned. Connor Cook's name shakes the battleground, 'cause it's the State of Maritime Wrestling. No script, no mask, just heart and steel. He shows the world what makes it real. Maritime war cries will never die, as long as Connor stands nearby.
Hello, and welcome to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast with your host, the maestro of the Maritimes, the authority of the Atlantic, the voice, the truth, and the soul of the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, the Maritime Wrestling Superfan himself is here and ready to keep everyone updated on upcoming shows, interviews with all your favorite maritime wrestlers, referees, promoters, and videographers, photographers, and announcers and commentators, and much more in the maritime wrestling community. So, I kick off episode 38 of the weekly show with a big thank you from the Heartbreaker, Ronnie effing Payne. Now, I have a lot of great things to say about Ronnie Payne. She has been on fire, especially she's holding 2 titles. She's holding the IHW Women's title, the brand new IHW Women's title that she took off from, I think it was Madison Miles or Karma Rain. Then the real RSPW Women's Championship, where she beat Chantal and Sierra Stone, which that was pretty big. And also, Ronnie Payne was the winner of the 2025 female MVP. And, well, yeah. And I really enjoyed watching a lot of her matches. At North Pro or anywhere else in the Maritimes, she actually has a match coming up in this Saturday, but I'm just going to get there for a little bit. So we're going to start those 2 shows that were going on. Capital City Wrestling Clash 42 Eviction and Superstars of Wrestling Winter Warfare, where they made their debut in Sussex. So we're going to start off with all the match results for CCW Clash 42 Eviction. So, with the VIP match, unfortunately, I did not get any information with the 2 VIP match, but we had Narcissus Saint take on Zane Valentine. I really think that, my guess is that Zane Valentine won, because Zane Valentine's won, really over in CCW, especially one of the best heels. And then Narcissus Saint, one of the guys from Nova Scotia. And, really good. Both are really good. Then, unfortunately, I did not uh, get any results for the Oliver Hansen and Chizenko versus Patrick O'Neill and Oscar Ironside. Unfortunately, uh, the main card started out with the main card. The opening match was the NBWA River Valley Championship match where Horsepower Hunter Sampson beat Chano and successfully retained uh, the NBWA River Valley Championship. Then we saw, I believe, Ace Dynasty beat Spyfield's Finest, which it was their debut match in the tag team in the main card. And it was also plus the debut for JP Sims, the Maritime King. Ace Dynasty successfully defended the NBWA tag team titles against Spyfield's Finest. Vanna Black successfully retained the NBWA Women's Championship against Drea, beat Drea. Big Dan McCullough beat Daniel Wall. The Albertan Clipper Chevron beat Zatara with the help of Scotty Crew distracting referee Sharky. And also the big match that was happening, the brother versus brother match, Nick Strong versus Matt Strong. That match ended in a count out. And after, when Nick Strong beat the crap out, started beating up Matt Strong, the whole roster came out and tried to stop the fight. And I kind of think this is going to be a big, something big at Clash 43. Then the big bad Logan Green beat Benoit Gravel with the debut of Didi Tina. Then Rugged Rick Owens successfully beat Kerry Killam and successfully defended the NBWA Heavyweight Championship. But during the match, Larry Horowitz came in and beat up Kerry, and then big bad Logan Green, LG Logan Green came in and started beating up Larry, and that's when the match at the next show, Clash 43, was announced, which was going to be a tag team match. Rugged Rick Owens and Larry Horowitz versus Money Talks. The big bad Logan Green, LG Logan Green, and the pillar of your community, Gary Killer. So, yeah. So I kind of feel like with the feud with Matt Strong and Nick Strong, I feel like I predict that there's going to be a something big. Like the Strong brothers they will be back together in the tag team division, and well, see Nick Strong helping Matt Strong and all that. But yeah, I really think the tag team match with Rugged LNR Express versus Money Talks is gonna be super good. The main event. Then on that same night, yeah, Superstars of Wrestling Winter Warfare, which was their show debut in Sussex, New Brunswick. So starting with the VIP match, it started with the Maritime Luchador Fantana beating Rudy Lockhart. And then for the main card, Mark Thomas beat FKA Fraser Kenneth Adams, who was making his Superstars of Wrestling debut. And Brenda Pipes beat Sierra Stone. And now Sierra Stone was the replacement for Chantal because she was unable to go wrestle because she had to go. Had to show up in Ontario there for Noble Champion round against her match against I forget, but Zaratep or something. Yeah. So Brenda came in and stepped up to replace her. Then we saw Bryce Sterling and Alex Robbins beating the Hollywood Heathens. Then the choke artist Jason Boa took on accompanied by Lady Poison. He took on the 300-pound Slaughterhouse Mayappa, which that match ended in a DQ. Then the main event, the ace of the Maritimes, Dick freaking Durnan, successfully defended the Superstars of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against the Muscle Beast from Muscle Beach, Wesley Pipes. So that's actually a pretty big opportunity for FKA to make his debut, especially more opportunities for more wrestlers. It's pretty big. Got a lot of great guys, like you got Fantana, Rudy, Lockhart, Brenda Pipes, Mark Torres, Hollywood Heathens, Bryce Sterling, and Alex Robbins, Jason Boa, Dick Durning, freaking Wesley Pipes, and a lot of just great guys in Superstars of Wrestling. And I would love to see, like, Superstars of Wrestling have their own, like, travel to other places. Like, have their shows in different places, which would be cool. And yeah, they're doing really an amazing job here. So that's all the results from those two shows. Now for the upcoming shows. Before I start with the upcoming shows, I just want to say that I sat down and chatted with the Newfoundland Nightmare, Justin Newhook. Interviewed him, so that interview will be out at the same time as this episode 38 comes out. So had a great little chat with him. He's the co-owner of North Pro Canadian Wrestling, one half of the Holy Trinity, and one half of Sabotage, one half of Fractured and all that, but yeah. So I got more big interviews coming up, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, let's get to the upcoming shows. So coming up this Saturday, we got a lot of big shows coming up. Saturday, we got Pro Wrestling Ontario, 44-point caliber, I think, yeah. Where we're going to see the Highlight Heathens take on Young Ambition. Your undisputed North Pro champion, the kid Rudy Lockhart, would be defending the belt, the undisputed North Pro championship against Bruce Thundersteed, and the North Pro Northern Star champion Dawson James will be in action, and much more. So, uh, yeah, so it's pretty freaking good. Then for Saturday, we got the St. John Sea Dogs having their wrestling night again, where the St. John Sea Dogs will be playing against the Charlottetown Islanders at the TD station. And there's going to be two big matches that were just recently announced. So that game will be featuring former TNA and WWE, the Man Beast Rhino, and the Masterpiece, Chris Masters. And the matches were just announced today, so the ace of the Maritimes, Dick Joning, will be taking on Chris Masters for the Superstar of the Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And then we're going to see the Muscle Beast from Muscle Beach, Wesley Pipes, defend the AIWF Heavyweight Champion, Canadian Champion against the Man Beast Rhino. So I think there's two big matches I'm really looking forward to. And it's really awesome that they're doing like hockey wrestling at a hockey game, so that's pretty cool. Especially you can have some new eyes on the maritime wrestling scene. It's pretty cool that they're doing this, and it's pretty big. But also on that same night, Island Pro Wrestling will be having their Final Frost event, which will be live streamed. There's a lot of big matches. We're gonna see for the VIP match. We're gonna see the Ultimate Female, Stormy Hale, take on the local girl, Salem Wilder, who will be making her IPW debut. Then we're going to see the Big Bad Logan Green, LG, take on the Ghost, Ricky Mortis, in the Lumberjack match for the VIP match. Then we're going to see, Ryan Schimmel take on August Artois. We're going to see the one Spike SD take on the Albertan Clipper, Matt Chevron, in a dog collar match. Then we're going to see the Heartbreaker, Ronnie Payne, take on Randall Chantal in a 30-minute Iron Woman match. And we're going to see AWOL, Pete LeBlanc, and Ryan McGrath take on Demonic and his mystery partner. So comment down below who you think might be the mystery partner. And I have a few guesses, but we're just going to wait and see until that show. They also do go live on Facebook and YouTube, so go check them out on YouTube. It's gonna be a freaking good show. And then we're gonna see Jason Boa take on the Giant Orion IPW Heavyweight Championship match, and Rugged Rick Owens. He will be hosting the Island Pro Wrestling Open PI Champion Open Challenge. So comment down below who your guess is for who might step up to take on the PEI champion. And I think it's going to be pretty big. And then for the shows down in March, where there's a lot of big shows coming up. North Pro Canadian Wrestling, Uncharted Waters at the Titan Bowl Ballroom, March 7th, which will have, we're going to see the Ghost Rick and Mortis take on a guy from Montreal or something. I forget his name, but it's the #1 contenders match for the North Pro Northern Star Championship. Take on Dawson James. Then we're going to see Chocolate City take on the Durnings. And then just recently, the title match, the North Pro Northern Star title match has been announced. The Dawson James will be defending the Northern Star title against Justin Turnbull. And no matches hasn't been announced yet, but stay tuned for that. Then also on the same night, Kaizen Pro Wrestling will be having their March of the Machines at Alderney Landing in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. We're gonna see Sebi have his opportunity to take his opportunity on to take the Kaizen Pro Wrestling Championship against Julia White. And then we're gonna see a lot of big stuff with the New Revolution. It's a new tag team, the trio team in Kaizen. They might be caught creeping up for some trouble. We're gonna see a lot of big things. You're gonna see Bobby Boyette, Benoit Gravel, Dawson James, Ian Pratt, and Schimmel, and Jason Bowen, and all them guys. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah. Then we got IHW. I love the. Well, we got IHW Redemption, which will be their traveling show in Miramichi. We're gonna have it at they're gonna have it at the Miramichi Valley High School in Miramichi, New Brunswick. Gonna see your IHW Honor Champion, Fantana, the Maritime Luchador Fantana, Miramichi's own Horsepower Hunter Sampson, TNA wrestling star Cody Deaner will be returning to the Maritimes. And we're going to see the Albertan Clipper, Matt Chevron, going to see Shano, Big Bad Logan Green, and lots more of your favorites. Then IHW Chamber of Secrets will be happening at the Odyssey in Moncton, which will feature your IHW Honor Champion, Maritime Luchador Fantana. Sorry if I repeated that. Your new IHW Heavyweight Champion, Chip Chambers, and the reigning and defending IHW Women's Champion, Ronnie Payne, and we're going to see lots more of your favorite, lots of big debuts. Possibly could see some big debuts, which will be good. And so if you haven't got your tickets for those get your tickets for either IHW Redemption or IHW Chambers of Secrets. Then we're going to see the Boys Championship Wrestling Royal Rumble at the Mount Unaki Fire Hall in Mount Unaki, Nova Scotia. You're going to see UCW March Madness and Mayhem, which will feature TNA wrestling star Heather by Elegance, and Day Boys Championship Wrestling, Parkside Pub and Smokehouse. There'll be live pro wrestling there. Then Real Savage Pro Wrestling will also be having their match show March the 21st. It's the same night as Capital City Wrestling Clash 43 Let's Dance. So get your tickets to all the events. If you're in the area, either it's Fredericton or Spryfield or Miramichi, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, Moncton, or like Pontlefort and up north in the Canadian Peninsula, or if you're in the St. John area or in the Ontario area, get your tickets to all your local indie wrestling shows here for all the upcoming shows. Indie wrestling is way more better than wrestling on TV. And so that's about the upcoming shows that I have. I got a lot more interviews that I'm going to be doing throughout the week. So stay tuned for that. And make sure to go down in the link below to go follow the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast on social media. And don't forget to hit that like button, turn on your notifications for when more episodes on the weekly show, interviews, and lots more that come out on the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast channel. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button for all of updates and news in the maritime wrestling scene. Thank you all for your continued support on the podcast. It really means the world to me. And make sure to scan that QR code in to dive in on all of the action that I cover in the maritime wrestling community. Don't forget to make sure to go follow the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast on social media for more updates, and have a great night. Thanks for listening to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast. New episodes available every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Atlantic time. Don't forget to scan the QR code and go follow the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast on social media for more updates on all the news in the maritime wrestling scene. Thank you all for your continued support on the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast. It really means the world to me. Work very, very hard on all the episodes and interviews. And it really means the world. Thank you all for your continued support, and have a great night.